Hello Twin Flames, this is Victoria and I'm here with your daily energy check. Welcome, welcome, welcome from the sunny Southern California. You can see I already got some sun on my skin as well and actually ready to go back. So yeah, let's get on with the reading. I've actually got new cards. Bought them in the Museum of Academy Awards of Motion Pictures. So that's the organization that gives out the Academy Awards, or colloquially known as Oscars. Sorry for that, the traffic is kind of crazy outside. Yeah, so it's called Movie Tarot. It's got a lot of cool images from, you know, different actors portraying different characters in movies. I loved it and I tried it out already on a personal reading, and I'm gonna use it in our reading today. Why not? It's the Hello from the Hollywood that I bought in Hollywood, which makes it more impressive than, you know, ordering cards in Amazon. But as usual, I'm gonna start with the Cosmic Journey Oracle. Let's see what we have for Divine Feminine Collective and for Divine Masculine. What's going on? What's the buzz? And just a reminder that on Tuesday we have the big planetary conjunction, so tomorrow will be a special edition reading. So yeah, we are starting with the Oracle, then we're going to take a look what's happening with the energies for each of the twins using tarot, and then I will ask one more question. We'll see what it's going to be like. It's a surprise for me as well. The cards will tell us. Had an amazing time on the seaside yesterday, looking for whales and sea lions and dolphins. That was pretty cool. It's the migration season for gray whales at the moment in this area. They are going kind of from the south waters past California waters up till Alaska. Okay, what do we have for Divine Feminines? We have number 18, listen. In stillness, you meet your true self. How interesting. We just had this card for Divine Masculines a couple of days ago. Yeah, now it's time for Divine Feminine to go into stillness mode. Which makes sense because we are, you know, our activity as pretty much everything in nature, it's cyclical and goes into kind of like waves, meaning that there are times when there is more activity and there are times when there is stillness and more of recuperation, retrospective and analysis, and then active pursuit of something again, and then again a period of calmness. So Divine Feminines, at least by the looks of the cards, had a pretty intense and busy week, so today we're getting back into stillness, meeting your true self, right? Not to forget about that stuff. I mean, I talk to people from time to time who do get so busy, and sometimes it's a good busy, right? I mean, oftentimes it should be a good busy, right? So nobody's saying that it's all bad. It could be exciting, it could be something that you've been wanting to do for a long time, and finally you get busy with it, right? Because it's there, you manifested it. You know, it's success, hooray, victory. But then it gets hectic and it's easy to forget your simple mindfulness practices, your daily meditation, your journaling, your whatever you do really. For me, partly it's fitness and biomechanics as well. Whatever you do to stay in that high vibe space and you know, keep discovering really. That's another thing. Stay high vibe and also keep the journey of self-discovery. You don't have to push yourself, but at least have a space where you allow to listen to yourself. What's going on? What's the next step? What is bothering you, right? Because we're not robots and, you know, we're people. We're not, well, we are in this, while we're in this realm, we always have our ego. We always have something going on with us that should be tended to. Okay, for masculines we have number 2. A light grows brighter only by lighting another. Yeah, I think we saw this a few days ago as well. So yeah, it's important to kind of not just to have a lot bubbling up inside, but also to share this with others. So what's going on, what is your, even if it's a little discovery, even if it sounds silly, someone's day will become brighter because they will hear a confirmation that that's something valid, that that's important, and maybe even that their life isn't going that bad because they have a lot to be thankful for, and not to focus on just on the negativity in their life. Beautiful. Okay, let's get on with tarot now. The movie tarot. This first card is Knight of Coins. It's got a matrix image of Keanu Reeves. So let's see what's going on with Divine Feminine Collective first of all. The cards are pretty cool. There's a guidebook as well if you're interested in buying, and at least for all the major arcanas, they also give like they give quotes of that character from the movie, like something meaningful, you know, that why they chose this character for this card, and also like a lesson to learn. Rubric. And then of course there's explanation for all the other cards as well, and they tell you like who this is and what movie is this from. Divine Feminines. I guess today I just have to go for it. I have a high table compared to my chair, so it's not very easy to get the cards just, you know, jump out like I usually do. So for the feminines, wow, we have the Star. This is Judy Garland. Beautiful card. Oops. What do we have for the masculines? I'll pull some clarifiers before I speak on it, but I'm already getting some messages. That's pretty cool. Okay, for the masculines, we have 9 of Coins. Nice, I like it. For the masculines, I'm getting 3 ones at the bottom of the deck. It's manifestation time. I'm getting very strong message again. I'm gonna get some clarifiers that masculines are getting to the point where they are like they've done enough work and they are enough, you know, where they are individually, so that they have something to share with others. And that's the part about lighting another, right? That they are getting to the point where they are either they're there or they're about to get there, but they're ready to share their wisdom and their experience with others. Please clarify the Star. Page of Cups, 6 of Pentacles, yep. Please clarify 9 of Coins, 5 of Wands, okay. Yes, I'm gonna start with this and then I'm gonna go to additional question. So we have the Star, clarified by Page of Cups and 6 of Pentacles. There's also, in this case, I'm reading this as this is a card of hope and brighter tomorrow, and that things are gonna come through, that sort of idea. But it's not like a hope, you know, like a wishful thinking. There is a strong belief, there is a faith in it. It's almost prophetic because, you know, as light workers, we do have a sense of what's gonna happen. In my opinion, it's harder to do that for yourself, but when you know, and it's that sort of knowledge, looking up to the stars and seeing that, you know, the impossible is possible, right? This is my card of believing the unbelievable, right? Knowing that it can happen anytime, any moment. 6 of Pentacles is reciprocity, right? Believing that whatever effort you're putting in or you've put in already is gonna pay off big time. That it's not for nothing, it's not wasted. It's not wasted time, energy, resources, whatever, right? And even if you feel so because you know for a fact that you've been taken, that or somebody let you down, it's still not like that. That's the law of reciprocity, right? If somebody lets you down, it's going to turn out bad for them. That's the reciprocity they're going to get, right? But if you had pure intentions and you did your best in the moment, then of course it's going to come back to you with abundance, amplified to what you've invested. So it's always, there's always a point in it. So keep listening to yourself, keep looking inside, keep getting these downloads from the universe on what is it, right? What is it all about? Ask questions. If you have some doubt, because this energies to me is also about, you know, when we have to believe in something that we don't see, from time to time we have those moments of doubt, and that's fine, that's normal. But that's when you can start asking questions. Ask yourself first, and if you don't know the answer, ask your angels, your guides, ask the universe to give you a sign, to give you the answer. Why is it happening this way? Is this, you know, worth my time, right? Am I on track? Things like that. But this to me shows that if you had that question for today, you are. Yes, you are. For the masculines, we have 9 of Coins clarified by 5 of Wands. Yeah, so like I was saying, this is about reaching a point where the masculines have enough to share. But it's also about not making the same mistakes as before with getting, like, spreading yourself too thin, right? That's not the point. Or sacrificing yourself for other people. That's not what we're talking about here. Because that's what, and that's a very masculine thing to do. They see somebody in trouble, they want to help. I mean, it's partly because of pure intention of wanting to help and wanting to be that man of the day, you know, the savior from capital S. Part of it is, of course, more comes from ego, because that's what, you know, you want to have that star on in your lapel, like, yes, I'm a man. Yeah, I'm not just a man, I'm like the man. See? So yeah, it comes from different sides, but it is a very masculine thing to do. And divine masculines, being empaths, also, you know, susceptible to being taken the same way as we were just talking about feminines. When people take advantage of them, their generosity, their kindness, and their empathy, even like that, right? Because this is not just about resources, it's about money, right? It could be just even taking the energy from the DM because they know they can. And DMs would be empathetic and would want to support emotionally and would want to share that energy. So it's also about learning, being able to discern, you know, how do you share with others? How do you share it that you share the light and it helps people get ignited? It doesn't diminish your light, right? When you get distracted with some nonsense. It's part of this learning. 9 of Pentacles, if you remember in the usual tarot deck, it's a person. it's like a single person card, but it's a lot of times it's about paying attention to yourself, and it's not even about taking action. It's already a state where you are, you know, in power, you are abundant, you are beautiful, you are in that reigning position by yourself. And that's where you can say, you know, I'm a self-made man or woman, whatever, gender doesn't matter here, right? And that's where they get into. But this is a new state. Maybe they've been here, they felt like they've been there before, but it was completely different consciousness, completely different awareness. Okay, Tarot, what do we need to know about today? What else do we need to know about? Any topics for the twin flame journey today? 8 of Coins. Okay, yeah, why not? So we'll talk about what needs to be left behind, or what are the twins leaving behind. let's get some clarifiers for, oops, sorry guys, have to pick this up. What do we have for the feminines, first of all? What are the feminines leaving behind at this time? And the masculines? Okay, gotcha. So for the feminines, we have the Lovers and Two of Cups. That's interesting. All right, yeah. So I'm getting that this is like leaving behind the fantasy, like a Cinderella story. You know, leaving behind the idea that you know, we're gonna meet with my DM and everything is just gonna be beautiful right there, right now, and you know, he's gonna, or you know, they are gonna feel the love, I'm gonna feel the love, and we will heal each other that way, and everything is just gonna be beautiful from then. Or another scenario, I'm gonna tell them I love you, and they would not wanna leave me after that. They will not be able to walk away. It's just gonna happen, right? Whatever stories you were telling yourself, either more manipulative scenarios or like, cause I'm gonna tell him or her that we are twin flames, right? This is the twin flame card, one of them. This is actually as well. I'm gonna tell them that we are twin flames, and it's gonna change everything. They have a partner in their life. It's not gonna matter anymore, because that partner is, they don't have what we will have, or we already have from the soul level, right? It's all those stories that where it's supposed to be a fairy tale, like that, just like that. You know, it's realizing that we're not entitled to our twin flame the same way they're not entitled to have us available for anything and everything that they need, right? It's part of the journey. It's that work towards, and that's exactly what I said to my DM as well. It's doing the work individually and together until we are ready, until we can really appreciate it, right? And it's not even just about we aren't gonna give each other a hard time. It's still gonna happen. I mean, come on. Nobody's perfect, and you hear so many stories from twin flames in union who do continue to go through shadow work and, you know, have arguments with each other, because it's, again, it's part of the journey, and we trigger the worst in each other the same way as we bring up the best, right? But that's life, that's the reality of it. But yeah, it takes work to get to the point where it's like hunky-dory and it's all that, right? And it's totally worth it. It's like a noble knighthood, if you wish, right? Where, you know, the knight is supposed to like go through different challenges and save the princess, and then it's a hero, right? So first he still meets some obstacles. The same way here. And through overcoming all these things, we're becoming and discovering more, right? Because knights are usually traveling a long way, and they meet a lot of different people and characters. Some of them are good, some are bad. They go through those experiences, right? Same here. We have some people who are our angels, who help us on our way, make it easier, make it better. And we also have people who distract us with the devil energy, right? And it's about us learning lessons from that as well, until both of us are ready. Divine timing is everything. So it's working away from the fantasy here. And attention, what do we have for the masculine? We have 5 of Pentacles in reverse. I'm gonna turn it around just so you can remind yourself what the card is. So guess what? It's a mirroring energy. It's looking at it from a different way. It's an illusion of separation, twin flame separation. And thinking that if you're not together more often, or if divine feminine does not do exactly what I want, it doesn't mean that there is no love. It doesn't mean that you're not connected. Even if you are in different parts of the world, and for one or another reason you haven't talked to each other for, I don't know, 2 months, the connection is there, the love is there. It's about believing in it and feeling that love, even when the person is not around. And divine masculines feel it, of course, on 5D level, but it's so much harder for them to get it into their mindset, to get it to 4D or 3D level, where they can acknowledge that it's still our brain is playing those mind games with us, where if the person is not here, or if somebody's not telling the words, we do not, you know, we do not believe it. Great, I love this. I think I'm gonna stop here for today. Thank you so much for connecting with me. It was my pleasure serving you guys. If you like what I'm doing, don't forget to hit the like button on the video, to subscribe to my channel, and watch out for more videos coming soon. I love you all.